下共享今日主题与生物钟共眠集数栏目93期5分钟奇葩 and 闺蜜。首先让我们共享睡眠之际大脑工作加倍辛苦，当主人睡觉时，神经元 neuron 送出各种电流信号，彼此交谈，呈现比清醒时更多的律动，因此睡眠之际大脑工作加倍辛苦。唯一可以看到大脑真正在休息的时刻是在非快速动眼睡眠期 non-REM sleep， 此时能量耗损少于相似的清醒状态，但是非快速动眼睡眠期仅占整个睡眠周期的1/5。上述这个重要发现证实人们在睡觉时大脑工作更辛苦，消耗更多的能量。以下共享睡眠即作战，少睡少昏沉。人体内有2组对立驱力 opposing drives， 它们被困在一场凶险的生物战斗场，二者都是由大脑细胞和生化物质所组成，但双方各持己见。主战场虽在大脑，然而战区则散布身体各角落。该场战争的游戏规则如下：一、日以继夜不停较量，这2组对立驱力不分昼夜较量未曾中断。2、昼夜日不断轮流输赢制，今天赢家，下次轮作败将，输赢周期每日每夜都在上演。3、无人胜出，没有最后的赢家，这场永无止境的战争类名对立历程 opponent process， 这就是形成自古以来人类生命中每个日夜的清醒与睡眠周期。由于睡眠即作战，而且永无赢家，因此最佳策略就是少睡少昏沉。以下共享对立历程2大军，节律唤醒对比恒定睡眠。在对立历程的战场中，有2支军队如下：第一，节律唤醒系统 Circadian Arousal System Process C， 也就是 C 处理历程，它由神经元、荷尔蒙以及其他的化学物质所组成，目标使人类保持清醒。所以如果轮到这一支军队战赢，则人类永远都清醒着。2、恒定睡眠系统 Homeostatic Sleep Drive Process S， 也就是 S 处理历程，一样的，它也是由神经元、荷尔蒙以及各其他的化学物质所组成，目标使人类保持入睡。人类的清醒与睡眠由这2个驱力来决定。S 处理历程维持睡眠的长度与强度，至于 C 处理历程则决定想不想睡以及什么时候去睡。以下共享与生物时钟共眠。2017年3位美国医学奖得主 Michael Rosbach、Jeffrey Hall、Michael Young 共同解密生物时钟机制，发现生物时钟 Circadian Clock 不但调控人体作息、生理代谢，更对免疫系统、神经系统、生物行为与精神心情状态，甚至肠道内的菌丛都扮演着至关重大的角色。更重要的是，生物时钟节律又称昼夜节律，是与地球运转的脉动同步的。因此，与生物时钟共眠是绝对重要的，避免对地球运转产生没有必要的违抗，耗损更多的能量。中论：少睡少昏沉。睡眠与清醒是轮流输赢的事，睡眠中大脑神经元照样在工作，因此睡眠一样在耗损能量，少睡减少能量耗损，避免昏沉。每天养成与生物时钟共眠的好习惯，不违抗地球运转，长养能量，不流失。以下共享圣玄结论：坐禅，心念不起，自性不动。六祖坛经云：外于一切善恶心念不起，名为坐；内见自性不动，名为禅。经典教导六祖以坐禅的甚深意涵，精彩诠释何谓当体即空。所谓心念不起，并非杜绝一切心念，而是意指不受一切心念所缠缚，是谓坐。据此升华思维，照见自性本空，如如不动寂灭的特性，谓之禅。中论：禅定是不受现象界干扰的心物合一状态。禅借由脑之运作，照见心，同步开发根本质的生命实践功夫。禅定是指前5个感官知觉眼、耳、鼻、舌、身停止发挥作用，第6意识及梦境都不起干扰的状态。一言之，禅定是发射与接收能量波的最佳模式，借由能量的着生，彰显根本质，照见如如不动当体即空的本性，终至圆正菩提。 薛之谦永远走在时代魅力前沿，即日起全面双语播出，用心教会全球每一位读者。薛之谦是众生的直灯引路人。Let's share today's topic. Sleeping alongside the Circadian Clock, volume and column, number 93, 5 minutes bizarre and besties. Let's share. While sleeping, the brain works harder. When the host sleeps, neurons send various electrical signals, communicating with each other and exhibiting more rhythms than when awake. Hence, the brain works doubly hard during sleep.The only time when the brain indeed rests can be seen during the non-rapid eye movement, non-REM sleep phase, during which energy consumption is lower than in a similar awake state. However, non-REM sleep only accounts for 5/5 of the sleep cycle. The above important finding confirms that when people are asleep, the brain works harder and consumes more energy. Let's share sleep as a battle, less sleep, less sluggishness. Within the human body are two sets of opposing drives trapped in a dangerous biological battleground. Both are composed of brain cells and biochemical substances, but hold their own perspectives. While the main battlefield is the brain, the conflict extends to every corner of the body. The rules of engagement for this war are as follows. Number 1, around the clock, continuous contention. These two opposing drives engaged in relentless competition without interruption, regardless of day or night, as a perpetual cycle of wins and losses. The victor of today's battle becomes the vanquished of tomorrow's. This alternating cycle of triumph and defeat is a daily and nightly occurrence. Number 3, no winner, no ultimate victor. This endless war, aptly named the opponent process, has formed the cycle of wakefulness and sleep in human life since ancient times. Because sleep is a battle with no winner, the optimal strategy is less sleep and less sluggishness. Let's share the two major forces in the opponent process, arousal and versus constant sleep. On the battlefield of the opponent process, there are two opposing forces are as follows. Number 1, circadian arousal system, process C, is composed of neurons, hormones, and various other chemical substances. Its objective is to keep humans awake. So, if this force wins the battle, humans will remain awake indefinitely. Number 2, homeostatic sleep drive, process S, similarly composed of neurons, hormones, and various other chemical substances. Its objective is to induce sleep in humans. There are two drives determine the human wakefulness and sleep. Process S maintains the duration and the intensity of sleep, while process C determines the desire to sleep and when to sleep. Let's share sleeping alongside the circadian clock. In 2017, the 3 American Nobel Prize laureates in medicine, Michael Rosbach, Jeffrey Hall, and Michael Young, collectively decoded the circadian clock mechanism. They discovered that the circadian clock not only regulates human daily routines and physical metabolism, but also plays a crucial role in the immune system, nervous system, biological behavior, mental state, and even the microbiota in the gut. Notably, the rhythms of the biological clock, also known as the circadian rhythms, are synchronized with the pulsation of the Earth's rotation. Therefore, sleeping alongside the circadian clock is crucial. It helps avoid unnecessary resistance to the Earth's rotation, thus conserving more energy. In summary, less sleep, less sluggishness. Sleep and wakefulness are a cycle of wins and losses. Even during sleep, brain neurons are still active, so sleep also consumes energy. Sleeping less reduces energy consumption and avoids sluggishness. cultivate the habit of sleeping alongside the biological clock every day without resisting the rotation of the earth. Preserve the energy, don't squander it. That shall Master Sunshine's conclusion, meditation, where thoughts cease and self-nature remains unmoved. The platform sutra of the Sixth Patriarch states, externally, when all thoughts of good and evil do not arise, it's called sitting. Internally, when one contemplates the unmoving of self-nature, it's called meditation. Classic teaching. The Sixth Patriarch brilliantly interprets the profound significance of meditation. What does when the body is empty, when, mean? The phrase, souls do not arise, does not mean the complete cessation of all souls, but rather indicates not being bound by any thought. It's called sitting. Based on this refining contemplation, one sees the inherent emptiness of self-nature, the unmoving and tranquil characteristic known as meditation. In summary, meditation is a state of unity of mind and object, unaffected by phenomena. Through the operation of the brain, meditation illuminates the mind and simultaneously cultivates the wisdom of fundamental nature. Meditation refers to a state where the first five senses, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and body, cease functioning, and the sixth consciousness and dreams are undisturbed. In simpler terms, meditation is the optimal mode for emitting and receiving energy waves. The inherent wisdom is manifested through the sublimation of energy, revealing the self-nature of unmoving emptiness, ultimately leading to the complete realization of enlightenment. The Enlightened Online, forever leading the charm of the times, officially launched overall bilingual broadcast, dedicated to enriching every reader worldwide. The Enlightened Online, the guiding light for all beings.